Hey y'all, it's Terry Good with Infinity Training Center, and I'm going to show you a great finisher for your leg workout. This idea I got from PFP. I can't tell you their name right off the cuff, but I'll make sure I put it in the annotation. But PFP, I think it's a really cool finisher. I did my own version of it, but that's where the idea came from. So I set my timer for 30-second sets. So if you have a gym boss, it's set up for 30 seconds, 30 seconds, and I'm gonna do 9 rounds of different exercises. So we're gonna start with a glute bridge, and this is a great finisher for your legs. Doesn't really require much equipment. I do have a tube anchored off to the side here for something that I'm gonna finish with. So that's part of the setup, is you want a tube anchored at about somewhere between the lower rib cage and the upper shoulders. All right, so I'm just gonna start with a glute bridge, and I'm going to do 30 seconds on each leg. So I'm going to do a single-legged glute bridge. And I'm going to start right now, making sure that I drive through. My right leg is down, but I'm driving through with the left leg. Really firing the right glute as I come up to the top. 30 seconds might get a little bit longer. Driving straight up. I feel my foot wanting to roll to the right or come to the outside of my foot. So I'm working hard to make sure that I push down through my big toe. Now I'm switching legs. And this is a good way to find the imbalances in your body. We all have them. So notice my left foot feels a little flatter. I'm driving my right hip up. The right knee comes up to accentuate the movement. I'm keeping my head, neck, and shoulders in alignment. Drive it up. And that is my 30 seconds. Now I'm going into a split lunge. I'm gonna put my back foot up on the bench. Get a good stretch on the hip flexor. I'm still on my left leg. I should have switched. Did my right, but that's okay. I think my left leg can take it. Chin stays parallel to the ground. Hip flexor is stretching. I'm pushing through my left glute, keeping my foot nice and flat. Even weight distribution. Really feeling the left glute fire up. Switching legs. Notice I switch legs. I put my right foot right where the left foot was. So when my foot came down, I wanted to switch feet. But I want my right foot in the same position as my left. So I was thoughtful about where I place that foot. Stretching on my left hip flexor, driving up through my right glute. Chin parallel to the floor. Posture is nice. And we're finished there. Girl lunge. The girl lunge, we're going to come forward, catch. So I've got an anterior lean on my torso. Now on this girl lunge, this is something I learned from my friend Mindy Milray. Nobody teaches like Mindy. She's got tons of energy. You should look her up. So I'm catching myself. No weight on that back foot. Notice how there's not really changing the angle between my upper torso and my lower torso. And then if I want to make it a little more difficult, I reach. If you have a really hard time with this one, you could just go. But make sure that you keep your abs pulled in to protect your low back. Getting ready to go into a plyometric lunge, a jumping lunge. And then into my plyo lunge. So now I'm jumping it. If you can't jump lunge backward, just like this. Otherwise, we're jumping. Every time I land, I tighten up my abs. Almost there. There it is. Tube rotation. So grab the tube, soft knees, soft hips, and I'm driving side to side. Keeping it really tight. Squeeze the glutes, hold the hips. Last exercise coming up. I'm gonna spike the tube. Thumbs up, drive through. So if you know how to do a kettlebell swing, it's kind of the opposite of that. Feeling those lower abs fire up. Making sure you keep your chin neutral. I'm not looking straight ahead, so that would pull on my neck. My gaze follows the motion. And done. And that is a 4.5 minute leg finisher. As you can see, my heart rate is up. My legs feel blasted. I'm gonna feel my glutes tomorrow. Have a good day.